Since winning Women on the Move awards, I've had so many cool stuff happen. Like, for example, I was on the BBC's list of 100 most influential women in the world, which was just insane. I've been featured in a lot of media like BuzzFeed or HuffPost or Reuters or the BBC, and this just really gave a lot of visibility to the work that we do to give equal access to higher education for asylum seekers, or my performances as Dancing Queer, where I performed to raise awareness about LGBT issues in my country, Egypt. I think I didn't really have expectations, but what happened was, like, I have just reached a level, a super high level. Like, I was speaking to people in Parliament and stuff. And it's just been really nice to see the campaign grow and reach a lot more people. So I've always been obsessed with engineering since I was a little kid, and when I found out that I couldn't study it at university because I was an asylum seeker, I was shattered. So I started campaigning for equal access to higher education, and I am so proud to say that I finally finished my Masters in 2018, and the Institution of Engineering and Technology named me in the top 6 young women engineers in the whole country.
Since the awards, my life has changed a lot. It's been 8 years now. After Women Awards, we received so much recognition, and both the mayors of Greenwich and Bexley gave us awards, and that meant that even the council was recognizing the work that we're doing. I think with recognition, it's like it spreads, right? The moment you get recognized, everybody's talking about you. Everybody now wants to know about the work that you're doing. And when they now want to know about the work you're doing, you're presenting an opportunity to talk about what you do. It opens up funding, opens up partnerships, and now we've got our own space, our own building. After many years of operating, we've got our own building where young people can actually come anytime. We're not renting. They can come in anytime and be involved in the work that we do. So that's absolutely, I would say, the biggest achievement now.
First, it was a surprise to me. I didn't know I could win anything in my life. And secondly, I was happy and excited that somebody has recognized the kind of work I do, but to me that was not work. I was just empowering the women. So it's like somebody out there has recognized and has decided to celebrate my work.
I had started off a bit like, oh, I don't know about awards. What's the whole point of, why should people be given awards for doing what they should just be doing? But as I went through the process, I actually felt that I'd found my voice, that I felt that the award gave me a platform. It felt brilliant being on that platform with all those amazing women and in that room with all those amazing women. And I felt people were listening to me, that there was a giant family out there, because actually before the award, the work that we do feels a bit isolating. Sometimes you feel you're knocking on doors and no one is listening. And suddenly I was sitting in this room full of people who were on my side. And I still feel that whenever I feel a bit down about the work, I just go, no, there's millions of us, I'm not on my own. And that's down to this award.
Winning the Women on the Move Awards has helped me to find my own voice and to be able to express and tell my own story and to talk about some of the difficult experiences in Bosnia, and then coming to the UK as a refugee from that war. I guess I'd always tried to suppress it, feeling that it was a negative thing. But these awards really helped me to reconnect with the parts of me that I had suppressed for a long time, and to see how all those early life experiences, all those traumatic events, those adversities, difficulties had shaped me in some way to do the work that I'm doing and could actually be used for good.
I've wanted to work with individuals to help them to find a voice. So a lot of the clinical work that I've done, such as narrative exposure therapy, has been all about helping others to find their voice, to narrate their experiences, to produce a testament that they can then use in asylum claims, for example, or in the case of veterans, that they can then share to family members, to talk to them about the difficult experiences that they've had, some of the struggles that they still face today. That has been incredibly moving, and I don't think that I would have gone to do the type of work that I was doing unless I had found my own voice through the experience of the Women on the Move Awards.
Since I won the Women on the Move, it helps me build my confidence that I can be able to face people and talk, and as well it gave me like a sense of belonging. So it really made me feel really, really good, and I've been able to come out and offer more support for people that are struggling, so which make me really, really feel proud of myself.
When I won the Women on the Move Award, it took me a while to actually, for it to sink in. I was all happy when I got the news. At that time, we got the award on the stage. It got me more aware, more conscious of what is happening and what is going on, and how people have recognized what I've been doing. So it gave me more, energy to speak up and to fight for what is right.
As a refugee woman and women on the move myself, coming from Kurdistan, from Iran, with political backgrounds, the work we have done, this kind of work, it was considered as a political activities, and because of that my own government, or not my government because I never voted for that, but the government of Iran wanted to arrest me and imprison me, and even very highly risk of being executed for these activities. But here in the UK, and I received a award from you, it was so amazing for me that our work has been recognized as a positive and as a achievement and moving and changing within the life of people. Since then, we established the first and the only Middle Eastern refuge for women specialists in honor-based violence in the UK. It's ICROS Refuge. We set it up in 2014. In terms of campaigning, we managed to make forced marriage in the UK to be considered as a crime, and it became a criminal act and become into force since 2014.
When I won the Women on the Move Award, I felt so lucky. I felt so unexpectedly acknowledged. I have never thought of having any award. I didn't even feel that I'm doing anything special. And then these came to tell me thank you. And this was amazing. This was emotional. This was unexpected, but this was a boost, I think, to keep with me for so long after years and years.
Winning the award meant to us that we're doing the right things and people appreciate what we're doing. So we're all very pleased. It's really a recognition of the work we're doing and how important this work is.
This award is specifically important because it denies amnesia. So it denies the forgetting of migrant women and what these women or we have achieved and how we've shaped the world.